Welcome to another episode of the Marathon. Life's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Lace up and subscribe today. My name's Mare and I'm about to show you one of the best days of my life. If you're new to my channel, my son Thomas is 7 and he and I and my niece Elizabeth, we just went on vacation, and one of the big draws for the vacation, one of the big plans was to take Thomas to Sesame Place. Now T was born hard of hearing and he's on the autism spectrum, and for the last, since probably he was 2, definitely 3, he's watched Elmo every single day. Not Sesame Street, Elmo and Elmo's World. And when I found out about Sesame Place, I was like, we have to go. Then, a few weeks before we went, it turned out that it became the first autism certified amusement park ever, I think. Definitely in the States. And so that made it even more meaningful. But we were already going, I already bought our tickets. And so as I was editing this footage right here in my office, I realized there's no context, there's no before, there's no explanation, there's just a bunch of footage of us at Sesame Place. So I thought I would explain to you. Thomas had no idea what was happening. He didn't understand. And I was prepared for him to be scared of Elmo or not really understand what was going on or not really care. I was prepared for that. But what happened was something that literally made me ugly cry, and I like tear up every time I watch the footage because it's so magical watching Thomas meet Elmo, which you'll get to see. So we show up to Sesame Place and I had booked us lunch with Elmo, so you'll see him meet like Cookie Monster and Rosita and Abby, and like, it's amazing. Then you'll see him meet Elmo, and then you'll see the rest of the day where we go on some roller coasters. And we also went to this Elmo live musical where Thomas just kept pointing at Elmo for 25 minutes and looking at me as if to say like, Mom, we just had lunch together, we're friends, like why am I not up there on stage? Like I had to hold him back. Just like you'll see, I had to hold him back at the lunch. He just kept like running up, and like they were performing and Thomas would go and hug him and kiss him and touch him, and everyone at Sesame Place was so incredible. There was like more than ample employees. It was super clean, very helpful. We got this autism designation, so we never had to wait in line. There was quiet rooms that were air conditioned that we could go into. I just felt very understood. And the 1 hour lunch with Elmo made all the flights, like we traveled like 4,000 kilometers, made all the flights, the driving, the car rental, the hotel, like everything worth it. Just this like one moment of him meeting Elmo. Like I wanted to tell Elmo how much he means to our family, and then I was like, you're not a human being. But if you have a child with special needs, you'll understand that like when they find something that they love and brings them comfort and gives you like a little moment of reprieve. I didn't think I would be this emotional about Elmo, but I was. There's no like footage of me crying, but trust me, I like tried not to, and I did. It was like, imagine meeting your childhood like love. Anyways, I have nothing but amazing things to say about Sesame Place. It was 100 degrees Fahrenheit that day, so you'll see we were super sweaty. We didn't go into the water park because I didn't really feel like that would be, I didn't feel comfortable with Thomas going in it, but the rides were great. I went on my very first roller coaster ever, which was much scarier and much faster than I anticipated, and I took Thomas on it and he was fine. At the end of the day, we went into the gift shop, and for the first time ever, Thomas asked for me to buy him a toy. He's 7 and he's never done that. And so that was like incredible. So I bought him an Elmo and he like fell asleep hugging that Elmo. We got a cup with Elmo's photo on it, like just, you know, like a souvenir cup from the lunch. And every single day he like looks at that cup and kisses it. Like, he remembers the experience, or he just remembers it, I think. Anyway, so enough of me like crying and getting emotional about an amusement park, but if anyone from Sesame Place ever watches this, like, you're doing something incredible, and you gave us like this once in a lifetime experience. So enjoy the footage from Sesame Place. Are we excited? Yeah. Oh, Thomas, you have no idea what's about to happen. Okay, we made it in the park, and now this one doesn't know it, but we're about to go have lunch with Elmo.
Remain in your seats.
Okay, yeah, that was scarier than I expected.
Enjoy your ride.
That was way faster than I thought. Oh my god.
Good job, Thomas.
I don't know what he thought.
Well, he doesn't seem like he's scared or anything.
I don't know where she's at.
We just rode Oscar's wacky taxi. I'm like shaking.